So we appeared on the Jeremy Kyle show to grant my daughter's wish to meet Jeremy Kyle, and surprising to all of us, me and my children, he promised us to meet and greet diversity at one of their shows, and sadly that wasn't the case. They did offer us some tickets but not enough, and they weren't meet and greet. So I rang up and just said, you know, how do I get there? What do I do? Because Jeremy also promised he'd put the whole lot on, is what he said on TV. He said, we'll put you up for your stay, your travel. And they said, no, really sorry, Jeremy kind of got carried away. Would you like to see Ollie Murs instead? And we love Ollie Murs, but it was really disappointing having to tell the children that actually that it wasn't going to happen. So I did get a bit upset with the producers, and they said they would try and sort it. And about a week before the concert, the show was about to begin, they told us that we couldn't get any more tickets, which means I couldn't go because Savannah's on a 2-to-1 basis, and also there wasn't a ticket for my son. So we couldn't go as a whole family, and also that a travel company would ring me to arrange everything, and that they would meet and greet us just before the show, but sadly we couldn't go. It was too short of notice. I couldn't leave one of my children behind, and my children were really devastated. So Savannah was born a really healthy little baby on Christmas Day in 2005, and sadly a few months later was diagnosed with a rare form of leukemia that affected 2 in a million. We campaigned vigorously with the Anthony Nolan Trust to find her a bone marrow donor, and eventually we did. But very sadly, at the age of 1 during her treatment, she entered a coma and was left fighting for her life. After 9 months in hospital, we brought her home to attend palliative care, and she was diagnosed later with epilepsy and cerebral palsy and was not given a very long life expectancy. We were told she wouldn't be very mobile or very active, and not to expect a great deal. So Savannah is 11 years cancer-free this year, following a successful bone marrow transplant, but it sadly left her brain damaged, and she has cerebral palsy and epilepsy. She's life limited, and we use the Children's Hospice, which are fantastic, but despite all Savannah's illnesses, she's a very happy, very active and very loving girl.
Messy. Darling. To Jeremy Kyle show, to give her a round of applause again. Little Bernie told me you like diversity, is that right?
Yeah.
Do you all like diversity?
Yeah.
They've asked us to tell you, because we've been on to them, that you can pick any day of any of their arena tours in the United Kingdom. VIP seats, a whole day out, meet and greet, hotel, we'll throw the whole lot in, okay? You are going to see diversity. To meet you. I think you're amazing. Have you enjoyed diversity?
Savannah, can you give Jeremy a sign? How do you do, Savannah?